You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, in case you have not been paying attention, maybe you don't know this, but the Buffalo Bills are constructing a very expensive new stadium. $2 billion, I believe, is the price tag on this new stadium. Something in that range. And, of course, they've got themselves a new head coach. Whether or not that was the right idea, I don't know. You got rid of a coach with over a 600 winning percentage. Him and Mike Tomlin will be the two biggest names on the market next year. If a Shanahan or McVay doesn't come free, it'll be those two. And honestly, I wouldn't have hated the move of getting rid of McDermott if you hadn't hired Joe Brady. I mean, what are we doing here? We want another great offensive mind that we already had. Question mark? And on top of that, if you're going to do that, then wait it out and hire a Clint Kubiak. You know? I got to tell you, the NFL needs to allow these guys to either go ahead and get hired, even if they're in the Super Bowl, but they stay with their team, through the end of the Super Bowl, or just stop the entire coaching carousel. Let all the fan bases know up front, nobody's getting coaches until after the Super Bowl. The problem is you got the Senior Bowl and all this kind of thing. Anyway, my point being, you've got all these new coaches. Everybody's getting ready for this new stadium that's supposed to open in 2026. And then you've got this. Oh, crap. You're reading this right. Graffiti. And evidently, not just a little graffiti. Construction at new Bills Stadium was suspended after discovery of graffiti. Well, guys, this is going to take on, this is going to go to another level in a second. Look at this. This is WGRZ, I would assume locally in and around Buffalo, is my guess. Why I'm in Texas, in case you're wondering why so I don't know. Why the county executives believes the vandalism that halted construction at new Bills Stadium was an inside job. They got people sabotaging the construction of a $2 billion stadium. And now the police are in a, quote, whodunit. This is nuts. Quote, it's unfortunate, but we got some childish people here, said a union laborer as he trudged from the job site at the new Highmark Stadium, which will serve as the home of the Buffalo Bills starting next season. So, guys, football season will be back here before you know it. So in 7 months, construction was halted following the discovery of graffiti and other forms of vandalism at multiple places at the construction site, according to a representative at Gilbane Building Company and Turner Construction Company, which are working to build the stadium. Now those firms are working with the police to find out who done it. Though it was less busy than customary at the stadium site, there were workers on site and noise could be heard coming from inside the stadium on Tuesday. Gilbane Turner did not say how long it might be before work might resume in full, but said the statement to Two on Your Side, it expects that despite the setback, the stadium will be finished this summer. According to a source, there has been several incidents of vandalism and graffiti discovered in recent days, which caused significant damage to the already finished portions of the stadium, including the locker rooms and suite areas, that will now have to be done over. Wow. Quote, they'll have to rip it apart and redo some of these areas. And it's not just one occurrence. It has unfortunately happened multiple times, said Erie County Executive Mark Polonskars, who described the graffiti as, quote, pornographic. What? And also spoke about why they think it's an inside job. Quote, we believe it's actually someone who has been working on site, because to get into the locations where the graffiti was at, you have to have a pass and you have to be able to enter. Erie County Sheriff's Office in one paragraph statement said they only said it was investigating the matter. Quote, we did not want to see construction stop, but they need to stop and see what's going on and apprehend the individual doing it. The general assumption is that the reward would probably lead to arrest because there's a suspicion other people know who did this. And if they believe they will get a reward, they will turn in that individual. Someone did something that maybe they thought was funny but wasn't, and they're going to be held responsible for their actions. Wow. Somebody done painted a bird with a dick nose on it or something, and inside the locker rooms. That's not very, that's not classy art for the new stadium, if you know what I mean. Wow. That's crazy as hell. $2 billion stadium. New locker rooms, we got to rip it all out. Suites, nah, rip it out. Maybe it's somebody that is like, I'm making real good money here. I don't want this project to stop. I'll just keep fucking up a new room, excuse my language, all the time. And that'll keep us here another 2 good weeks. Wow. A lot of new stadiums on the horizon. Bears going to end up getting something new. We know the Cleveland Browns are getting a new one. This is nuts. Pornographic graffiti and vandalism. What I want to know is graffiti and vandalism? I mean, they made a point to separate that. What's the vandalism? What happened there exactly? You know, I seriously, I would love to understand. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure YouTube has not unsubscribed you from the channel, because they continue to do it to our channels, everybody else's channels that I know, channels that I don't know. Basically, every creator that I know, which is about 40, are having the unsubscribe problem, and people don't know they're being unsubscribed from channels. Like they literally think new videos aren't dropping. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.